All right. Yes, now the audio works. Welcome back to another round of Civilization 7. It has been a while, but I have finally found time again to stream. Last week, I believe. We have finished the exploration age as Hatshepsut. And we have entered the modern age. Now, as a quick reminder, well, before I go, as a quick reminder, I hope the stream stays stable. Internet feels slow today, or at least like things like Twitch take longer to load than usual. So, here's hoping that the stream will survive. Anyway, as a reminder, as Hatshepsut, we gain a culture per age for every unique resource and 15% production towards constructing buildings and wonders in cities adjacent to navigable rivers. And I have chosen the Siamese Empire. They gain a unique diplomatic action to immediately become suzerain of a city-state at a higher influence cost than Befriend Independent, and also 30% production towards constructing the Doi Sutep. Now, I don't specifically remember why I chose them, other than I haven't played them in a long time, so that may have been the only reason. We'll see. We also get the Bang, a unique improvement that gives 3 culture and happiness, which is ageless and must be placed on a navigable river. I mean, at the very least, how can I... Just 1 second, I did something I didn't want to do. With the chat, can I please? Oh my goodness, everything is falling apart. How can I close that? Thank you very much. Like so. Okay, now let me please put that back where it belongs. Maybe, please. Yes, like so. Okay. Man, that took longer. And won't click that purple little box next to the chat symbol ever again, because that pop-up took way too long to get rid of. Navigable river, yes. We have a lot of those, and the Bang actually works quite well, hopefully, with them. Should get them rather quickly, though. We also have the Changbeon, which is a unique ranged unit, has an increased range strength and +1 movement, and it can move after attacking, and it is basically an elephant with a machine gun, I think I've said Something along the lines like it is a wild sentence to say they fit elephants with machine guns at the end of last stream. And we also have a unique great person, and that is the reason why I chose them, because I think I've never ever played with those. Can only be trained in cities when you're suzerain of a city-state, and the specific Uparat received is random. Each Uparat can only be received once, and the costs per Uparat trained increases. And I have no idea what they can do. I think like I said, I think I've never really played with them. Or if so, it has been a while, given that it has been a while since I've played Siam. And so we'll do that. We could also get 2 influence from gold buildings, 2 happiness in cities for each city-state we're suzerain of, 5 gold for every city-state you're suzerain of. Ooh, that could be nice. And 20% influence towards initiating diplomatic actions with city-states. Not, unfortunately... Well, would that technically count also for the befriend independent? Don't think it would. But I do see that actually a Greece Antiquity Age... Shawnee? Goodness, why can't I remember that name? Exploration Age, they also get 50% influence towards befriend independence. Was it the Shawnee? Oh, I'm so bad with names. But like the basically, so that you have the 2 50% influence towards befriending independence cards, could be helpful with for Siam. And I still have 2 cultures and wonders and 10% culture in cities with at least 1 wonder. Because it's, I mean, we have a couple of wonders. That's okay. Now, just out of curiosity, befriend or Itsara power. So 765. Question before I do anything with that: do we have anything? I mean, we do want the food, we do want the culture, I also kind of sort of want the production. Let's first begin with the modern age, and then we can see. Now, as always, I want the Treasure Fleet Golden Age. We can turn Nineveh or Waset into our capital. Waset, I believe, was a former. Where the hell is Nineveh? Gao, Nagatka, Kiava, Gaia, Nineveh. Ooh, actually, I don't mind Nineveh to turn into our capital. We do want 3 science per turn for each quarter. I don't know if we want the gold. We would like the 2 culture per relic in the previous age. That's 94 culture. That is absolutely want that. We could go Westphalian sovereignty to protect ourselves against wars. Do I care more about expansionist and or militaristic attributes? I mean, we haven't started with the expansionist, like, at all. Tree at all. We got the first one, but I mean, we could get 2. We could potentially get... Is that a wild card point that you give? We could get 1 from the Oxford University. So, like, 1, 2, 3. Then we still need 1 more. Arguably, that is difficult. The question is, do I need so many? I mean, we would probably want to settle more where factory resources are, if we at all can. That is, it would probably be better to, like, for example, get this one on our side. It's nothing much here. Let's upgrade our commanders before I forget that. And while I'm doing that, I'll think about what I really want. We'll move down the bastion tree, that is okay. You can get the logistics done, so you could technically now have one more ship of the line, which I do have here. We might purchase one though. Let's go logistics here as well. That's okay. Okay. Do I care about other attributes? We could get culture from the... What victory type do I want to go? I was thinking maybe economic, but I think I did that last stream. What are we culture-wise looking at? I mean, we have a comfortable culture lead. We could just double down on culture and go for a culture victory. I wouldn't mind that at all. Which does mean we potentially want a culture per age from Great Works. Diplomacy-wise, we unfortunately already got the 50% influence. So, I mean, we could go for 2 culture and science per age for each city-state with suzerain off. That would give us quite a lot of, hopefully quite a lot of science and culture. We are making a lot of influence per turn. We need 340. We would need 56. Sorry. So we could... It's like... it is exactly 2.25 times more expensive. Which means we could either... I am not good at math. We could either... Yeah, we can't get, like... Okay, I mean... Duh. 700 times 2 is 1400. That was really embarrassingly bad. I do still believe I would much rather immediately start with the befriend independent instead of the immediate takeover, because we take like 3 to 4 turns of influence and we can befriend another one, and I don't like that's immediately taking over seems way too expensive for me. The question is, what do I want? I mean, I would love a militaristic and an expansionist city-state for the settlement limits, and then cultural ones would be great to have to just double down on culture. Like, for example, Vienna. Do we have another one? There's double science, which is good to know. There is another cultural one. Gotta keep that one in mind. More science. There's another. So we have like 2 more culture ones. That seems reasonable. That does, however, mean... Actually, it means nothing. Militaristic-wise, I think I have everything I want. So we could, at the very least, get 1 expansionist. I would probably like 2. So that I can grow my towns. So there is that. If we say, for example, 2 expansionist, we could still go for the war support declared against us. That could help. I'm not too opposed to that. Or double culture. What could I get with double culture? I could get the culture per age from Great Works. That help, but I could get that either way. So there is nothing that does like that's not an option. Like I will get that eventually. I could go for the resource science. I could still do a lot of give me a lot of culture, or the culture per age in towns or 2 in distant lands as well. I think I'm don't necessarily need the war support. I do have the war support from this, from the Gates of All Nations. I can, if I want, get another war. I think I think I saw a couple more militaristic city-states, didn't I? I thought I saw. Okay, so like one's down here. Maybe I'll take that one quickly as well. Although culture is more important. So I don't think I need the 3 war supports. They could come in handy, but I'm gambling on the double culture. And then we'll just take a militaristic and an economic point. That is a gamble I am willing to take. Let's see. We of course give Wasset all the culture, the silk resources. We'll just give our towns, in no particular order, the town resources. And then we still have happiness in the capital, so you can actually use that happiness more than was said. Okay, meaning we will get the culture per age from the great works on display. That does nothing right now, but it will eventually come in handy, I would say. We could get the culture in settlements for each resource assigned to them, which would be a little bit weaker than culture per age in towns or 2 in distant lands. And I think I'd like to have the immediate better culture to really go through the early culture tree as quickly as possible. As far as, I think we can just go for the trade route. We might trade, we won't trade. We could have gone for the gold trading. We'll see. We will move down the expansionist tree, so that will take a while for us to grow again. I will still go for the training for military units, mainly because I then could eventually go for the gold maintenance, even though I will probably purchase my military units. But like I said, the gold maintenance could come in handy if we get it. There's another militaristic city-state, by the way. If we could get a another militaristic point. Whether or not we will get that, we'll see about that. But I think that's okay. What is good here? Let's get the science and production. We'll get the resource here, and then we get the mountain here. We'll go out onto the open ocean. We'll get the production here and the mountain. Actually, one of the mountains, a good thing we had 2, because like science is good. Ooh, although that is a lot of food and a lot of culture. Plus it's a navigable river, so eventually it could give us a bang, which I would like to see. We'll finish you. We'll move over to that river, which is now done, and we'll move to here as well. That river is filled. There's culture to get. There's also culture to get. I will take the Niter for combat strength for siege and heavy naval units. The whales for, I mean, that's production equals gold. I assume, at least. I still haven't checked if that's actually true or if I'm seeing things. Grocer, do we have anything? We don't. So I think a city park would be nice. We will start with academics. We want that wonder, and we will start with natural history. I know influence is squandered when hoarded. I do not care. We still have, we have not really anything to, we'll give you culture for now. I have not yet decided what I wanted to build in that city. Maybe some, maybe like actually a museum would probably be the wise move. We could grist mill and sawmill, probably both in here, yes. So let's just grist mill and sawmill right here. But we want to start with the sawmill. That gives production. Grocer, I don't think we have something here either. Let's get a city park. That could be a better tile. I like the city parks at the city center. Sawmill right here, grist mill only here. Which sucks a bit. I want to preserve these for the bangs. So we will just real quick sawmill here. I think the same also goes for you, so we will give you a city park. For now, you have a sawmill, not a grist mill, unfortunately. But we could go sawmill stonecutter, actually. And you are happy for now, I hope. Grocer, nothing really to get. Although, what is that? That's a stonecutter. Actually, grocer right here. No, that's a city park. We want the grocer where the stonecutter is. Let's supercharge our happiness. Yeah, seeing how little factory resources we have, I don't think I want to go for an economic victory. I think cultural is probably the move. But we can actually we can trade for. Ooh, you have 3. Why can't I send a? Well, isn't it? Oh, I'm on a Chang. Buyan for whatever reason. That is 3, but you will maybe go to war with me. That's also 3, so I'll send you down to there. Oh, that right. I forgot they start immediately. Do I love that? We'll send you in as well. Just to keep you safe. Okay, you know what? Screw that. We will trade with you. Maybe that will prevent you from wanting to go to war with me. Suddenly we do have at least a little bit of tea. And if we can get like more trades like that... let's take a look at the trade route actually. What is there still? There's 2 here. There's another 2 right there. Arguably, I don't want to go for just 1, although that seems to be the only one. We can double trade. We can't trade with you. You're too far away. That would still be 2. That's just 1. Now I think like the only ones that still are worth anything is like the Adulis and the Helgafell route. They would give me 2 tea, a cotton and a citrus. Arguably the teas would be great. The cotton and the citrus not at all. So I think I'll get a quick merchant out and get that trade route going, and then we'll see what we'll do with that. And I do believe I want to befriend... Let's go with Tongi first, so that she won't take that as easily. We'll go bureaucratic monarchy. I like the 20% gold. Arguably, we could have gone elective republic. 20% culture, 20% science. Will I, though? I mean, 20% culture could come in handy. We're making quite a lot of gold. You know what? Yeah, screw it. I just changed my mind. We are going elective republic. If we can move through the culture tree. I mean, arguably, though, once we have hit hegemony, we don't need that anymore. And gold will still be helpful even when we don't need culture anymore. So actually, yeah, we will go bureaucratic monarchy, I will say.
I died from the mineral and I became...
Alright, let's get natural history number 2, I would like a museum real quick. And I would like an explorer as well. Now, you are... Oh, I wouldn't actually need... I mean, eventually I wanted that anyway. That is Atlantis. So we could also go Avalonia. We do have research options in Colombia. And on that side, we do as well. So I will want a explorer here. And hopefully we can get one more... In Krungtrap, we cannot. 4,100. That's okay. We can get one in like a turn or two. We'll take land heritage for that little bit of culture and happiness. Arguably, the gold could be worth something, but I'll take the happiness. We get the... Ooh, actually, that route now got better. Granted, I mean, oh, Axum though would give us even more culture. I might need a second. I might need a second merchant. And that may have also pushed me... Ah, no, it's 4-1, not 3-4. Alright. Okay, our... Oh, there's actually cities. I have a lot of cities. Goodness me. Where did all these cities come from?
I died from the minute.
But now, maybe, hopefully, explorer, wonderful. We could, not here, but we could actually go for Muzibu Azalampanga. I'm not too opposed to that. I just need to remember to purchase a... That is one small continent. To purchase a museum here. Maybe Avalonia also has some artifacts. Okay, with that, I want to go modernization and quick to modernization 2 to have that wonder in case I want to build it. And I'll get the museum here. Oh, right, there is a wonder, a natural wonder as well. That could be helpful. Let's go to Axum and give you even more culture. Oh, that's 6 culture in the capital, 3 in any other city. But I think it would be worth more in the capital, actually. I forgot that this is not a percentage-based resource anymore, so I would actually get more culture out of it when placing in the capital, which I should do. There is no wonder here, so we'll just excavate real quick and see what's going on. But I should keep in mind that I can excavate wonders, and I probably should at some point do that. You will give me the Hermitage once you have finished the sawmill, though. What was the other wonder? Oxford University. Oh, that will absolutely be one that you'll give me. All right. Let's go towards mass production just in case I want to pivot, although arguably I probably don't want to pivot. I will research first so that I can see. There's one right here, right down there. That's good. There's also one on that continent. There's also 3 natural wonders on that continent. It's down here. That would be 13 turns. I don't think I have the time for that. So we'll go for the natural wonders. I don't think I can make that in time, unfortunately. Now we can excavate that one. That one I should make in time, even if I'm excavating that natural wonder first. I mean, it's in the middle of my empire. That should be doable. Alright, now we'll go towards hegemony. Although, I do want the bang. Let's see what we can get. We can get the bang. We could get 2 culture for every civilization relationship above friendly. 2 influence from gold billings. That could help as well. 2 influence from every civilization relationship above friendly, which I probably don't have any. 2 happiness in cities for each city-state you're suzerain of. 6 common strength for Shengboin in or adjacent to territory of city-states you are suzerain of. By the way, I must not forget that I can eventually get those unique people. 20% influence towards initiating diplomatic actions. 3 culture on the palace for every city-state you are suzerain of, could be quite a lot. 5 gold for every city-state you're suzerain of, that would also be helpful. 5 and the Doi Sutep. 2 culture for every active endeavors, sanctions, and espionage actions you started or supported, and 5 culture and 2 gold for every trade route with another civilization. I think for now I will only go 9 gems for the Bang, and then we'll go hegemony, and after that we'll see what's going on. Actually, we will give those whales to you, so that you can get a little bit more production in. Let's also give you a museum, which means soon we should go there and... Oh, ooh, did I mess that one up? Question mark. I almost messed that up. Okay, good to know. We can now befriend this city-state, and also another one. We are good with Tongi, which does mean I will take Pahasapa for the war support, which would be good to have just in case somebody decides to go to war for no particular reason. So we have the Bang. What do they cost? 1,040. Whee! That's a lot. You can build those for now, I would say. Alright, with that done, let's move towards hegemony now.
The memory.
Thank you! But nothing really... I would like a museum here. There are so many cities that could use museums. Goodness me. As, for example, you could use a museum. Migrant will give me a little bit more food and production. You will excavate. How far away is that artifact? That is far. I think I would like to first investigate this tiny little continent of Avalonia to see if there's something here. Alright, we can now move down to that one. I will claim I will lose a little bit of influence, but I will claim the culture. I mean, I will claim the artifact. We are now at 2, which is great. Love to see that.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember.
There is Oxford University, which means 2 technologies.
The one...
Absolutely lovely. We currently don't... we may have gotten some more... wonders unlocked, but yeah, the Dogo Onsen, for example, and we can build that one. Yeah, that would be great, and I think I like that. That can eventually become quite good. Ooh, 420, we can upgrade. Do I care about scientific city-states? I might
Princes are like pythons. They swallow each other.
There's Muzibu Azala Mpanga. And what I wanted to say is I might want economic city-states to get a little bit more gold in. Yep, I think, okay, that one is being taken. How about Lisbon? Lisbon is still up for grabs. That is great. So we'll try to take Lisbon. Okay, there's 20% extra gold. And I mean, yeah, sure, let's get the influence going. City Park done. Museum next, please. I need like, what, 15? Yes, we need 15 artifacts. There's a lot more that we need. Let's repair you for 1,000. You know what? Let's get in some banks. Specifically where they cannot produce them. You could produce them, and rather quickly, if I may say so. So yeah, sure. Let's start with those here. You can produce them as well, so let's go with that. You could produce them too, and also quite quickly. You do not. And you're building Hermitage, and I think after the Hermitage, I would probably like a museum. So we will get that one first. You have no navigable river. You can produce those as well once you finish the museum. You have no navigable river. You don't either. You don't either. You don't either. You have one, so we can give you at least one bang. You can produce those, and you are producing them, although I would like a museum eventually as well, and you can get one too. And I think, yep, that's it. Let's take a look at those real quick, shall we? I mean, I am looking at a flooded river, which makes them look a lot more brown from the flood damage, and a lot more destroyed. But I like them. They look pretty. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's get this artifact. And everything died. Let's also immediately repair the bang we've just placed. Antananarivo is being taken. Sure, we'll take you. I'm still playing with the idea of incorporating you into my empire. I don't know why, because I clearly said I don't want to go down the economic victory path, but I'm still doing it. Ooh, we actually have a helpful relationship. I like that. Explorer, 2 more turns. Alright, soon.
The well
Could also befriend Kumasi. Oh yes, I want that gold. We will take the settlement limit, absolutely. We'll also take that settlement limit. I would like the artifact and the extra culture on artifacts. Grocer is done. You have... I've bought a museum for you. Let's get the harbor and the fishing key for now. And then we can get a port as well. Though arguably food and for culture and food on improvements and districts. Okay, so I don't really destroy anything here. I will take the culture and displayed artifact. I'll take the civic? No, I'll take the culture and displayed artifact. Maybe that other thing I got didn't give anything. There is, in fact, an artifact on that continent. See, that is why I was looking at that. Because it is a tiny, tiny continent. So the artifact, if there is one, cannot be that far away. And I was right. So we will immediately make our way up there in the hopes that nobody else has found out about that. You are done so far. Let's give you a little bit more food. we can befriend another city-state. I think science? No, Kumasi. Right, Kumasi. An artifact. Let's move towards that natural wonder. Another artifact's done. We have still one here, which we'll not get most likely. Can we go... Where's the Lemuria artifact again? There's a wonder, a natural wonder at the very least. Seriously, how do I know that there is an artifact on Lemuria? I don't see. Well, I guess you can move towards that wonder. That is 25 turns. You are in for a ride. Yes, you are. Might need to purchase another one for the homelands eventually. Once I have hedge money, that is.
The mem.
Let's get the coffee. Also gold. Yeah, I think we are better off going for a culture victory here. And we are already sitting on
Every passion
5,
borders
I
on the
believe it was.
chaotic, but the collector's passion borders on the chaos of memories.
There's the Hermitage. Important wonder to get because I believe it too has 3 slots for artifacts. It has. More gold. Give you a little bit of food, like so. A little bit more production, hopefully equal gold. And museum's still 7 turns away. That is wild. Ooh, we could befriend another city-state. Tashkent? Tashkent, sure, why not? Let's get the war support that I wanted to get. And also, I'll take the... Is there another cultural city-state that I could... I don't think there is. I would love to take the civic. I will take the culture per turn, though. We can now get the trade route gold. Bang, complete. Let's get another one. And we'll give you one as well. Why do you dislike me so much? Won the race to become a suzerain. Borders touching previous age. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm sorry. Maybe. Realistically, probably not. But I still would like you to not go to war with me. Annie, I think we could now go for the cultural, not cultural, scientific, goodness me, city-states. I think that's okay to do. There's a little bit of science around here. That is not much gold. Let's get the production going then first. Another bang's finished. We can get 2 more, and then you are good to go to do whatever. I could probably build more wonders. Arguably, that doesn't seem too bad an idea. Funnily enough, I think we probably would have gotten that ruin had I immediately beelined for it. There's a no, that's a Sherpa though. Sherpas are like the scouts, I believe. I don't think Nepal has unique explorers. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's get some wonders going. Why not? Ooh, 1 turn away from hegemony. I should have bought an explorer. That would have made that a lot easier. Hegemony! Give me an explorer and 1 explorer here, and hopefully we can get 1 more? Question mark? No, 8th next turn. We should be able, which is okay. Arguably it could have been worse. Okay, yeah, I mean now we can move down towards the civics. The Siamese civics. And, ooh, what I'm just realizing... Maybe we'll wait a couple more turns, because you give me Uparat now. I should give you more production. But I would like that explorer first. So we'll wait a couple turns for the explorer, then we can boost every production we want.
It is cold, but we have sake and the hot spring.
The Dogo Onsen is done. And at a lovely place. I don't know how they would get to that. Probably by boat, because like there's a mountain in its way. So I assume they would probably go by boat. But I like that. It's secluded. 3 culture. Sun Thorn Fu. In the chaos of the canals is beauty, a clash of color, a riot of sound, a symphony of smells. The heartbroken poet sits by the bank and records it all. 3 culture on a bang. Lovely. Let's give you a museum. That is what I wanted to build in here anyway. You can give more food. Do I want that? Gold on factory resource? 1 resource capacity settlements with a factory. No, that I don't care. No maximum. Ooh, yes, please. No maximum trade route range. That could come in handy. Let's go Mandala first. Bang is done. You still can get more though. So I will give you more. They're now worth 6 culture. Alright, let's explore a little bit more, shall we? And we should befriend independence. Could go nope, we cannot go Kutaraja. Could go Kandi, and Kandi we could. And then Hansong maybe as well. My oh my, ain't that lovely. Alright, explore. And we'll get 1 here as well. Now, what's the price on production? Ironworks is 1800. Military Academy is 3500. We'll wait on that then. Factory arguably could also give production. All right, that's 2 more artifacts. Closing in. And we have found 2 artifacts on this continent. One is here, the other one is down there. Lovely. We'll take that. Have we? No, we are unlocking that one. Wonderful. So we'll go here. And we have also found 3 artifacts on this continent. So 1 is here. I mean, the 3rd one is still that one. The other one's down there. Okay, that is good. Are you doing your stuff? You are doing your stuff. That is good. We like that. Move to here. You will move down there. We could go for the population, but I think I like just the plain food bonus. That is okay. We have started with you, right? Yes, we have. Somebody is trying to get that one, but not on my watch. Han Xiong, how would you feel to be part of my empire? Does that sound fun? I think that sounds fun. Let's continue with the bangs now. And with you as well. You still need 2 more. Lovely. So I guess we can send you in here. And you know what? Just a little bit of happiness for the capital. For now. I don't want to finish too soon, because I still want to see what those Uparats can do. Right, I sent you on your way. You have finished that one. We will walk down. Arguably, I don't think we will get that one. I'd be surprised if we would. Qajar Empire has done something. Wichaishan. Activate on an independent power. This independent power becomes a city-state with you as a suzerain. Lovely. My oh my. And I didn't even start on San Marino. That's so much influence I am saving. I love, by the way, that I couldn't do that. So I can now give you a 19 production military academy. Let's do that. We have found 2 more. Close. We'll gladly do that. Hopefully we should be left alone with those for a while. I mean, we're on almost 1500 culture. We have
just as
more or
the
less
rain breaks through an ill-thatched house,
hedge money.
So passion penetrates an
So
undeveloped mind.
hopefully that works. Doi Sutep. Done. Great. Move over there. We'll do that. You have 1 step to go. I'll give you that, which means you can actually get another bang. And I can repair you the grist mill. And now Sri Wilai, and it's mastery. 1 last bang for you. And 1 last bang for you. Upgrade. We do have 3, 1. That's still the old one. And 3rd up there. We'll move up, east, southwest. You can stay where you are. Is there another? I mean, arguably there's San Marino, which I will eventually take with that one. I might want to save. There might be more of those unique persons that just flat out give you city-states. So I might just want to save up my influence now for other stuff that I don't know about yet. We'll see. Like I said, moving upwards. Excavate here. And there's another Uparat.
From every...
Imagination grows. The industrialization of Siam means an acceleration in the comings and goings of new ideas. Innovation is a constant inspiration to entertainment, from the epic ballads of court poets to new painterly visions of the world beyond its borders. Commission a native epic or fund a painting in the newest style. Let's get the diplomatic for, 54 science and culture. That's what I'm talking about. We shall get the cold chain. And Sri Wilai too. The 1 last bang for you, and Sakdi Ponlasep. I'm sorry for butchering that. Activate on tropical terrain to grant 2 Changbain with 3 combat strength. So 2 of my unique units. I'll take them. Don't mind if I do. That's like the one that gives like there are a couple ones that give similar things in the Antiquity Age. I believe like Greece and oh, look at that. Greece and Egypt, I believe, have 2 of those. Let's get the social policy slot. And for that one, let's go. Also 50 gold. Hello? Yes? Please? Oh, so much happiness. Oh, so much happiness. And another flood. Did anything die? Not really. Alright. Let's get my units. Oh, they spawned there. That's lovely. Okay. Bang's done. That is also the has been the last bang. We'll claim, absolutely we'll claim the artifact. Hello. You have, I believe, have also finished your last bang. We could go wonders. Do I want those? No, I don't think. I'm just going for. I don't think we need that much. Yeah, we need 1, 2, 3 more. 3 more artifacts, and we are good. Just lovely. Right, artifact. Where did I get that one from? I don't know. Does that mean we now know? No, we need 2 more. I thought like that guy got finished there for a second. The last bang no, is not done. You can get way more bangs, but your last bang is done. So let's get another opera house. You can stay. You can stay. You excavate. What are we looking at here? That one's still available. That is crazy to me. Excavate here as well. I think like those should already be enough. Like we're excavating more than we need actually. Right, another flood. Great. Anything got destroyed? Doesn't look like it. I could give you ironworks for a little bit more production. That's about it though. We did get another unique unit though. Chakra Bongze. Activate on palace to immediately receive 100 influence. That's like almost a turn. But I'll take it, I'll take it. You move down. You will give me commanders on double. Because I like that. Okay. It's like how many?
The world is the place we prove real by dying in it.
Redford. I mean, I guess the capital can just produce more wonders by now. Like the Sultanami Kamet. Although arguably we'll probably need. Although, do we? Wasset has that. We might just build the World's Fair in a city with a little bit less production, so that it's not over as so soon. We might just do that. Give me the flat science. I'll gladly take the flat science. Yeah, because we are done. City has the least production. We are sitting 37, I think, is the least. Menu. You are still building bangs, though. I'll just give you the rest, I guess. Okay, World's Fair. Question, can we give you at least a little bit of production? We can give you a military academy for 10 and some ironworks for another 8. And that's it. 16 turns is enough, I would say. While we continue to excavate artifacts. Thailand! Siam is the name of a kingdom, but Siam has become a nation of the Thai people. Competing groups vie to be the heart of the Thais. The aristocracy will guide us, the militaries are shield and sword. In our scholars we will advance. I don't need any of that anymore. Oh, you have finished your stonecutter. We could go Eiffel Tower. You won't finish the Eiffel Tower though. Department store. You won't finish that one either, but at the very least I don't need to I don't need to care about you anymore. That's just okay.
If I cannot...
Okay, globalism 2. Itsarasunton. Activate on a district to immediately trigger a celebration. I mean, I'm celebrating already, but sure. We actually got that one. I cannot believe that we actually got that one. What are you doing? Do you not care about culture? Probably not then, I guess. If you've left that one for so long. Okay, that one is gone. Is there another city-state? Hanxiang will soon be mine and Kandi. Okay, so that is all the city-states there are. Let's give you that. Get nationalism going. And excavate here. Just like so. Artifact done. There's still one on Atlantis. Sure, you're free. You can take that. You have nothing else to do. Anything that gives production? That's a 5 production tile. Oh, how we love to see that. Let's get cultural imperialism. Museum done. Port. Next. Songhai Legacy. The Songhai warriors once drummed the land with the beating of hooves, now silent. Now the sound of industry. The cavalry still wears their emblem. The sound of industry sounds good. I guess. Mainly because I'm not interested in like producing cavalry. Granted, I don't need culture either, but I have to take anything. So I guess we'll do that. That's flight done, however, which means can we give you a little bit more production with an aerodrome? Could also give you, hang on, let's get a rail station. No, let's not get a rail station. Science, give me project production. I don't know if that counts as a project, but I'll take it nonetheless. Does it count as a project or does it count as a wonder? I don't know. It probably is a wonder, I guess.
I hear and answer the prayer of the suppliant when he calls to me. So let them respond to my call.
Tornado
and believe
the horizon,
in
and I
me.
think a river flooded. What river flooded? That one did. And took out quite a lot of bangs. Always love to see that. Free tech, I guess. I know influence is squandered when hoarded. Oh, you actually made it. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
If I cannot
you're done. I think I've sent you down, so we will move towards that natural wonder. Get some mountains going, get some more gold from the ocean, hegemony. Fibun! Activate on a district to give this city 4 production for every city-state you're suzerain of. That's probably a lot of production. Wee wee wee. I assume that can only mean a lot of production. Okay. Ooh, Machapuchare.
Color, taste, smell. That is beyond word or touch. Without quality. motionless and changeless.
The fact that there's still a wonder that I have not yet discovered means that I did a shit job of discovering wonders. Arguably. Xerxes joined democracy. Honestly, I might join that one too eventually. But there is also still... Oh, you're also still excavating. But there is research to do. Nothing here. One where we're on our way. Nothing on the green continent. North America still needs... Although, arguably Lemuria also still needs research. Atlantis still has one. Where the hell is North America? Seriously. Where is that dark blue? There is North America. That's one tiny ass continent as well. Yep, don't care. You can just stay where you are. Capitalism. I don't really want to join any ideology. I would prefer if we could just finish that game without a war, because I'm joining an ideology that someone else didn't take, and suddenly they hate me like nothing else. Pretty! Activate on a district to give this city 4 influence for every city-state you're suzerain of. Don't mind if I do. Alright, move upwards. We have 5 turns away. And of course, for one last time, hopefully, maybe potentially, Mount Fuji erupts, as the mountain always does. Alright, what do we have? We have 2 on Lemuria. There's 1. And there's 2. That's too far away. That is too far. We might go for Machapuchara though. That one's... I mean, we're 4 turns away. Arguably, even Machapuchara might be too far away. Could very well be. Ubudamos.
Merchant child.
Also production in the background.
Your desires are the enemies of war.
Seems like something erupted or flooded or...
It is not.
Something else. It was probably the eruption, maybe. All right. Let's go capitalism 2. Vajira. What is that? Vajira. Can you go out of my way? Vajiravud. Activate on a district to give the city 4 science for every city state. Are we just going through all the yields? Like we have 4 influence, we had 4 science. Did we? We had 4 production. I think we still need like gold and culture and happiness, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, dang it. Okay, I mean, you will not get the artifact. You might get to the wonder. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. You may not. We need 4 turns. We need 3. Could be close. Give me a little bit more gold. Opera House. It's done. Let's give you a rail station that you will not finish. We don't even get our next Uparat, which is a shame. Would have loved to see what else they can do. For now, I only saw like you get 1 that can instantly give you a city state, and the like 1 also got you 2 of your unique military units, and the rest was simply yield bonus equal to amount of city states you have befriended, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But I was interested in seeing if they can do other stuff, like if there's more. Like one could maybe, for example, improve yields on bangs or so. Maybe. I don't know. I might need to play them again in a different game where that one that doesn't get over so quickly. But then again, the modern age tends to finish rather quickly. No, we actually get one more. Pin Clau. Activate on a district to give the city 4 culture for every city-state you're suzerain of. Okay, so we have influence, we had culture, we had science, and we had production. I assume there'll probably still be gold and happiness. We have the one that gives us our unique unit. We had one that gives us 100 influence. And we had one that gives us a city-state. Aww. Oh no, you got that one. Never mind then. Forgot that I said aw. But are there more? I don't think we'll know. At least in this game, we won't. Because, yeah, that game is over, like... And you actually made it! You won't get a, that's actually a very, very awesome, like, natural wonder location. I mean, arguably, I would have probably preferred it to settle here instead of there.
If necessary, and come. You must see this fair.
Oh my, do textures want to load in, please? Thank you. That was low in resolution. But that's the World's Fair. What I wanted to say is I would have preferred if Köln would have settled next to that. I would have settled next to it, not in a place where I don't get everything from that wonder. But that might just be me. Anyway, the modern age comes to an end.
One can traverse the world laid out in pavilions for the amusement of the crowd, and still be home for dinner.
That was loud. That's it. We won. Lovely. That's the power of a lot of culture. Just one more turn. And we actually also finished the Aram Gardens on the same turn.
The air was filled with sweet sounds of music and song.
I mean, arguably, I could just... You know what? I'll just continue to play until the last Uparats are done. I can't purchase them, right? I can purchase them. Ooh, we are going to get ourselves... I think that's it? Was that it? The children of Bang Rajan, Maha Se Nanurak, has a face like leather with iron grey hair brushed stiffly upwards. He promises to crush enemy warriors on the field of battle if only he is permitted to leave the comfort of the palace for the sway of the Howdah. Siam remembers its heroes, defeat an army commander for a militaristic attribute point and a quest, or Siam enshrines its conquest upon its landscape. So we won't do that, but maybe at a different point. That's probably because of a... Is that you? Dara Ramzi? Where was the other one? Senanurak. Yeah, that's probably because of that one. That was the last one, which arguably is unfortunate. Or I assume it was the last one. We'll see if you actually build on more, or if that's it. Because you still have that one in your production. Ooh, it might be because you're still producing that last one, and then it would be over. Or not. Maybe not. Okay, so those seem to have been the last two we needed. So, Dara Rasmi. Activate on a city-state you are suzerain of to turn it into a town under your control. Interesting. And Senanurak. Activate on a commander to grant units in the command radius +1 combat strength for every city-state you're suzerain of. Oh my. I'm like, okay, give me a, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be +14 combat strength I would get. goodness. And I thought we would get like one that gives gold and one that gives happiness equal to the amount of city-states that you have, Susan. But my goodness, that's a lot of... If you are playing a militaristic game and you get that one as one of your earlier unique people, you're... I mean, at least the army, with the army commander, you're activating that one and is crazy. I mean, we're looking at 45 base strength, 60 ranged strength. Do the civics give any boost? 6 combat strength in or adjacent to territory of city-states you're suzerain of. I mean, situational, but still, take it. But yeah, that seems to be it. But yeah, that's crazy. You could make crazy strong units and just roll over one civilization at a time. It's something to keep in mind for maybe like a domination game, actually. That Siam's actually also quite good when it comes to domination focused game. But anyway, as always, with the end of, well, I mean, I guess the end of the game in general, we will also come to the end of this stream. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you want to rewatch any of my streams, you can check out my VODs channel. Link is in the, I guess not the description, but like the about section of my Twitch account. And yeah, I'll don't know when's the next time I can stream. Like I said, time's a little bit busy right now. I'll try to at the very least get a stream every week done. I hope I can manage that. But until then, like I said, thank you all for joining, and I see you in the next one. Bye!